Warren, back to Melbourne this weekend. How are you looking forward to another day trip in Victoria?
Yeah, look, we're embracing it. We know that this is the situation. We've got to do our part to make sure the games go ahead. It's not ideal, but we can't make any excuses for that. We know we've had a tough start to the season going into Melbourne 2 weeks in a row. But we have to go there, be positive, and try and get some points.
Does the fact that we finished so well last weekend show, and compete against the champions, show that we can do it on a single day down there?
Absolutely. We back our abilities, and we can talk about that first half and whatnot. But we played a very good football team who are always going to have the ball. And look, we may have taken a bit of a while to get our legs going, same day travel and all that, but we came back into the game well, and we played very well second half, and we probably in the end could consider ourselves a little unlucky not to get something out of the game.
Are there little things you'll have taken away that you can sort of expand out over the 90 minutes?
Yeah, look, I think we've been working hard this week to obviously fix a couple of things. I mean, both goals came from set pieces, which was a huge disappointment for us. We pride ourselves as a group to be really strong in those areas, and that's something we've looked at again this week, and hopefully we can address that. And yeah, I think we just need to keep the ball better as well. We know that we probably didn't do that well enough in the first half, which contributed to some of the pressure we put ourselves under.
I guess with Melbourne Victory having had 2 games in a week really, and they haven't played a lot of competitive football, I guess, like the rest of us, do you think we might even get a little bit of a physical advantage there?
Oh, not really. I think the side they put out on Wednesday was basically the players that hadn't played. So I'm sure they'll be fresh, ready, raring to go in front of their first home crowd. And the challenge is there for us, but we're certainly not shying away from it. We believe in our abilities, and we're going down there to try and get 3 points.
Well, I guess on that home crowd, I was speaking to Tom Linerich this week, and he sort of mentioned that it was something he was looking forward to. He's not had a chance to play a home game yet, but an away game against a big crowd, AAMI Park, Melbourne Victory, it's their first home game as well. Must be something the players are looking forward to.
Well, that's right. The boys want competitive games. We've had a long pre-season, and it's been no disrespect to the teams we play, but I think by the weeks 10, 11 and 12 they were ready to go, and they wanted competitive fixtures, and now we've got it, and the boys are really excited for the challenges ahead.
Ramit Akbari going back up against his old club this weekend. I think he's played 47 games almost now in the A-League, getting close to 50 at his age. That's a pretty impressive number, isn't it? Yeah,
Ramit's going really well. We're really happy with the role Ramit's playing, and he's come up against his old team, but so are a couple of others. And but they're Brisbane Roar players now, and I know they're keen to do the job for us.
I guess with Ramit, do you think he's feeling now he's comfortable in his position? I guess he's played almost 50 games, he's feeling comfortable in his own skin. Does it feel like a real, bona fide A-League player now?
I would hope he would feel that after game 1, game 2, game 3. I think players need to have belief once they're here. They've got to believe they're good enough to be here, and if they can take that mindset into the games, they should perform and look to improve. And I think Ramit's definitely one that's benefited from belief from the staff here at Brisbane Roar. And his performances are showing that. We're happy with where he's at, but we know he can give more and do better, and I think he knows that as well.
It was, I guess, a big overhaul with Melbourne Victory over the off-season. Tony Popovich coming in as coach. Does that mean you sort of have to take a bit of extra time to look at them and how they're setting up?
Well, we look at every team the same. We give them the respect they deserve, and we take the time to analyse them. And Popovich is a great coach, and I'm sure he's going to imprint his style on that football team, and they're going to be successful. So we know it's a challenge. We know we're coming up against a good team, good players, good coach, and it's our job to try and find a way to win the match.
And do we have a little bit more sort of selection competition in the attacking areas now? We saw Luke come off the bench score last weekend. It seems like Juan Lascano's getting close. Yeah,
and I think the pleasing thing is Juan's now available for selection. Luke's obviously got the run under its belt. Both those boys picked up injuries at the wrong time of pre-season, and the temptation would be to throw them in early, but we have to manage them and make sure Luke, and especially who came on, it would be easy to give him more minutes straight away, but we have to make sure we build him slowly. We want him there for the long haul, not just for the short term. So, we'll see them in the game for sure, but we have to make sure we do the right thing by them.